Hey guys, how's it going? So last episode we found out that there was an informant inside of Divinity's Reach. Right now we're off to search that guy's house. I believe it's a guy. So we're gonna go search the house of this person to make sure that they haven't been setting up organised crime basically. So apparently he lives just down here. So we're making our way there. Again, the Star Wars music, guys. Nobody's answered yet, but is it just me that thinks that it sounds like Star Wars music? I'd love to know. So, here we go. As you can see, there's already somebody here. A warrior by the looks of things. In some really nice armor. So, let's enter the instance, search the premises.
You take the lead. We got your back.
Okay, Logan. Oh, can just open it. Okay.
Enemy's here.
What? The enemy? The Ministry Guard? So, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I thought the Ministry Guard were supposed to be good guys too.
Stay alert and be swift but thorough. If Zaman is a traitor, we'll find proof of it here.
What are we looking for?
Suspicious papers or letters. Anything that links him to the bandit attacks. Keep your eyes open and your senses sharp.
Ooh.
If you find anything breakable, break it. This dandy needs a few more setbacks.
What does he want us to burn?
The blueprint's genius. Weren't you paying attention?
Why bother?
I bet one of Zaman's
You
salad
always fill
fills
me
is
in.
worth more than my annual salary.
Alright. So we found the blueprints on the desk over there. Now we have to go through here and find some other things. I'm guessing. Ah, there's some stairs here.
All these fragile things make me afraid to turn around.
Hey, look at this fancy cup. Think it makes
Their
wine taste
Queen
better?
Jenna awarded it to the
Don't
Crone
move.
family.
With our
It's
luck, you'll break
historical,
something, and the
financial,
boss will
and
break us
sentimental
both.
value. And it just so happens the Corones were robbed recently. How lucky that Zaman found their heirloom.
Why are we even watching this place? This is the only house the thieves aren't going to ransack.
We're paid to pretend. Do your job and act like you're guarding something.
I've got a better idea. I'm taking a nap. Wake me when it's your turn.
There's a letter from Lady Madeline, Zaman's sister. She demands that he stop leaving packages at their mother's house for unsavory types to collect. She says if he doesn't stop trafficking with lowlives, she's going to bar him from the premises and inform the Seraph. This is perfect. I'll send one of my Seraph around to call her to trial. She'll have to testify or I'll have her charged with obstructing justice.
Alright, Logan, that sounds good. So let's get out of here before he calls in his little army. Right, so let's leave through the same... Okay, this could be a problem. Ah, Guardian is so fulfilling, especially when you pull off stuff like that. So much fun. Oh, got some more Ministry Guard coming. Oops. Forgot to lock on there. So I believe we're almost finished with the first set of personal story missions. It's a little bit disappointing in the fact that we really didn't get much higher level. I suppose we got a few though. Minister Zaman's here.
Zaman's here. Now I can arrest him for his part in this and he can rot in prison.
Wait, treating him like a common criminal only creates more problems. Political problems. We have to do this formally, by the book.
You sound like a niece. But you're right. We'll issue a subpoena and warn the gate guards. If he tries to run, we'll bring him in.
What's going on here? What are you doing in my house?
As captain of the Seraph in the service of Her Royal Majesty Queen Jenna, I call you to trial.
What? This is outrageous. On what charge?
Treason against the crown and citizens of Divinity's Reach. Pray for Cormyr's mercy, Zaman. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Oh, Logan being like a big pad man. Avengers longsword. Let's take the hammer. Exit to Divinity's Reach. Let's quickly see what we got. Some new boots we can't use. A hammer that was almost as good as the one that we just got. Other than that, not a lot. So let's just salvage some of that stuff down. And then destroy everything else. And then head straight on to our next story instance. So we're getting quite a lot of the story done in these last few episodes. Right, okay, so that's over there. So we can just quickly waypoint up there. Okay, so let's run over there now. So I have got to remember to only waypoint places that I've definitely been before. Right, okay, so what's this instance? The Trial of Julius Zeman. Alrighty, let's go to this guy's trial.
Our witnesses have arrived. Are you ready to present the case? As a noble, you're our best representative.
I've gone over everything a dozen times. Unless something goes horribly wrong, we'll get our man.
At this rate, Queen Jenna's guaranteed to notice you. If nothing else, I'll make sure your name reaches her ears.
Minister Codicus is waiting. Signal him when you're ready. Good luck. And may Lissa bless you with unparalleled eloquence.
Thank you, Anise.
Zeman gets off. I'm here to take matters into my own hands.
The Seraph have overstepped their bounds.
I agree. Accusing a minister of treason? It's preposterous.
Cormyr is watching over.
How may I help you? I am ready to present my case against Zeman. Start the trial.
Hear ye? The trial of Minister Julius Zeman is hereby called to order. Legate Minister Codicus presiding. Who stands for the prosecution?
I do, Your Honor. We have evidence proving Minister Zeman conspired against the citizens of Divinity's Reach. He abused his authority to commit thievery, murder, and treason. We will present incriminating documents and sworn testimony from respected members of the community, including the sister of the accused.
The prosecution seems to have prepared quite a compelling case. Minister Zeman, can you refute these dire accusations?
Refute? Why bother? My Lord Codicus, in accordance with the most ancient tenets of Crichton law, I invoke my right to trial by combat.
This court accepts your invocation. By law and custom, you may choose a second to fight with you in the circle.
Thank you, Legate Minister. I choose my retainer, Eitel the Unlovable, as my second.
The prosecution must also nominate a principal and a second, or forfeit the case.
I will be the principal, Legate Minister. I'd like to request a short recess to select my second.
Granted. When the prosecution is ready to continue, this court will reconvene and the trial by combat will begin.
Trial by combat. Wow. Okay.
As a Seraph captain, I can't really jump around saying, pick me, pick me. But I can certainly think it.
Do you know what, Logan? It's gonna be me and you. Right, let's go, Logan. We're gonna...
Even Cormyr is bound by truth.
I've chosen Lord Farron. Captain Thackeray.
We're ready to begin, Legate Minister. I have chosen my second.
An interesting choice. For the record, let it be known that this duel will continue until both members of one side surrender or are defeated. If Lord Zeman proves victorious, he is innocent. The case is thrown out and these charges against him may not be brought again. If you win, then Zaman is found guilty of this crime.
I understand.
When you're in position, the trial by combat shall proceed. Good luck to you all. May justice prevail.
So this is Caudicus. There's a dungeon called Caudicus's Manor. It must be his house. Right, come on, Logan. Let's go. Whoa. Knock him down. Right. So, very simple. It sounds epic, but again, all you've got to do is just kill them. That's all it is. Trial by combat is just making sure that you're the one that kills them and they don't kill you. Very simple.
Strong. I am a minister of the realm, and you are nothing. Die.
I am nothing. I'll have you know, I am awesome. I'm the best guardian that Tyria has ever known. Right, okay, there we go.
Victory is declared. According to the dictates of Crichton law, Minister Zaman is found guilty.
Minister Caudicus does not look happy.
He doesn't like anything to infringe on the rights of ministers. Trial by combat took the judgment out of his hands.
Did it? How do you think Zaman knew about the ancient law in the first place? He's no historian.
You think Caudicus advised Zaman about the clause?
If Zaman won the battle, he'd be declared innocent. No more investigation. Now he's guilty, but he's also dead. No loose ends. Never underestimate Minister Caudicus.
At least we know the identity of Zaman's backer. Go and celebrate a well-earned victory. Anise and I will be in touch with you.
Alright, that sounds good to me.
Based on a preponderance of the evidence. Yeah, but this works too.
So there we go, we have our first Black Lion key chest. I will be using this on my level 80 because I do have a theory that the stuff that you use at level 80, if you use a key, you get better items. So we've got a letter from Logan too, and a coin purse, and a level, which is awesome. So I'm going to take that to the bank and use that later. Letter from Logan gives us 50 luck. Coin purse gives us a skill point and some things like a underwater harpoon, as well as this here. So select stats on these boots. We want vicious. Yeah, let's take vicious for now. Or vigorous, sorry, not vicious. Equip our vigorous boots and get rid of our old ones. And I think that pretty much sets us up. Ah, we've got a new professional skill to unlock as well. Awesome. Utility skill, conditions. Okay, so let's take a look at that in just a second. But first, we're going to travel out. We're going to see what we have to do. I think what we'll do is we'll go finish up some of the hearts in Queensdale. And then, depending on how far we get on that, we may move on to Kessex Hills, or possibly, because I think Kessex Hills is a level 20 zone. Oh, it isn't. It's a level 15. So all we need to do is get to level 15, and then we are able to go to Kessex Hills. However, I am quickly going to stop by the bank and put in my Black Lion key. So, this is something that we need to take into account as well. Let's just, for now, just take an improved power signet, so we don't really have to deal with anything at the moment. Put our key into our bank, and then head back down to Queensdale. So of course we've already been to Queensdale, so we'll take a waypoint down there. So we'll go to this waypoint and then run down to the bees, or not the bees. We have 17 hearts to do. We've done 12. So unexplored area in this direction. Ah, that's quite cool.
Interesting.
Right, okay, so now keep the monastery operational. Ah, I know which one this is. Okay. Very simple one. You basically have to go to here, there's the monastery, and you have to defend it. Defend it from centaurs and bandits, basically. Very, very simple. I love Queensdale on a night, it's so peaceful. So we've already done 42% of Queensdale completion just by playing the game. There is an event right there, but where we won't bother with that too much just yet. Because we don't really need events at the moment. So we'll just complete all the hearts and we'll see where that leaves us. Okay, so the only way that I know how to do this heart is by going over this way. Because I think... I'm not sure if it will, but I think there is a little camp down here that counts for this one. At least I hope it does. I'm going to keep an eye up there. Ah, apparently not. However, there is a heart 4 here, so if we just quickly run in here, we can do that one. I accidentally used my heal skill then. Yeah, so this is... I knew this was a place for hearts. I just wasn't sure if it was the right place for the hearts that I'm currently doing. That's one reason I dislike rangers in Guild Wars 2. I know I've said it, and it's quite a common thing that I say, but they are super annoying to fight. So, as long as you follow them, it's not too bad. But they do run around quite a bit. Did I get the waypoint up at the monastery? I don't think I did I? Ah, I did. That's good. So now when we do need to come back and do the monastery heart, we can get that done quite simple. I also love it when it rains in game. Just sounds really cool. Right, okay, so there's another place right here that we're going to head to, because I think that counts for this heart. Of course, we should definitely, as well, when we're done, we're going to quickly check the heart vendor, just to make sure that he doesn't have a nice piece of armor that we can use. Go away, Eagle Raptor. Alright, so here's like the massive little centaur camp that's in Queensdale. Quite a lot of centaurs here. Luckily, we're quite over leveled for this. This is only a level 12 and we are level 13. So, as well as being a guardian, we're very defensive, which is always a good thing. So, should be able to kill these things very simple, very easy, and move on very quickly. So as you can see, that's why the rangers are annoying. They do run away quite a lot. So we have a Char here helping us right now. Somebody actually asked me a while ago. Now there is a problem with YouTube, guys, and I'm not sure whether it's because you guys set it to not allow comments to like reply, or for comments to reply to you. But for some of you guys, it won't let me reply. And try as I might, it just won't let me. So I'm not being... I hate to think that you guys think I'm being ignorant, because I'm definitely not. I definitely do read them all and I take them all into consideration. But it just, sometimes it won't let me reply. So somebody commented and asked if I would do a Char Let's Play, and the only problem with that is that personally I don't like playing as a Char. I really like them in lore, but me personally I don't like playing as them. So we just completed our heart here, so let's quickly travel down to this Heartbender, pick something up from him, and then we'll leave the episode off there because we've been going for about 20 minutes. So, where is he? Is he outside or is he inside? There he is, Farmer Neil. Or Nell, not Neil. Now let's talk to Farmer Nell. Farmer Nell has nothing really for us. So you know, what we'll do quickly guys is we'll travel to the waypoint here and we'll end the episode off just outside of the lovely monastery here. And next episode we'll go inside. We'll help the monastery stay operational. Until next time guys, bye bye.